how do we use our brain then? How do I see, or how would I use my brain from now on? So of course, everybody can do or think whatever they want. Nobody should or should not do something based upon what I or every other person says. But I do think we, of course, are bound by societal norms and values. There are not such things as being able to go naked outside or something. Not for all situations. For example, a nude beach is a place you can do it, but in general, of course, we cannot go naked outside. It's just something that is considered crazy or not fitting our society, and you would be taken out, or taken out of society very quickly. It's not something that they want to tolerate or that they want to promote. So there are things, of course, that you cannot do. But I want to point towards the other part. The more interestingly part is that it's kind of a tool for us. We can be the orchestrator, or we can be the conductor for our own orchestra. We can choose which instruments are playing at what time, how we're feeling, and I think it may give us a better, a more clear way of how we can do stuff if we consciously do the things we want to do, and nothing goes to automated pilot anymore, like nothing serious that we care about goes to automated pilot anymore. Even something emotional, I think we still have to listen to our emotions, because information still passes through it and it feeds into systems above it. But we also have to make the use of the systems above it to control the output we give. If somebody is sad or is angry, we should not always meet them with the same emotion. We can give complementary emotions or other solutions towards their problems, and it's something that we should strive for. It's something, I know it sounds super cheesy, but it's something that I want to set my mind on. I will not speak for everybody here, but I want to set my mind on using my higher level of processing more consciously, more actively, because doing this can actually result in getting some results that I want to get. I think that it's the most important factor actually of getting the result that you envision to get. It involves conditioning yourself in the way that you think you can reach a goal, and you have to lay out these steps for yourself and be like, okay, I want to actively take these steps in order to reach that goal. And if I don't reach that goal by these steps, I will find some different steps along the way. But not solving the problems around me, or not being able to act actively on or consciously on them, is, I think, a waste of my time anymore. I don't want to float down the river that much anymore. Sometimes I will let go, of course. I think everybody should, but for now I want to make more use of my brain than I used before. I think it's normal only to do that, because if you don't do it, you will literally become an animal and a monkey again. I mean, you de-evolve actually, not using the upper layer, not using the most important factor of what made us humans the most dominant species of the world. It's that drive, that drive for getting something more bigger than yourself. It's like a video game or a movie, and you may already envision the ending or know the ending, but you still have to go through the movie or to go through the video game, put in the hours, put in the grind. And I know it sounds weird because you say condition yourself, and conditioning is like, oh, Pavlov dog. I'm like, oh, I'm eating at a certain time, I have no free will. No, I'm not saying any of these things. It's like conditioning you in a way that you can enable yourself to be the best you can by actively using your brain. Okay, what can I control, what can I not control, where do I see myself going, would I be happy there? There are all different questions that you should actively be, or should consciously and actively work about. It's not something that happens to come to you. There's no millionaire that's like, yeah, except for the lotto, I guess, but yeah, we all know you're not that guy that's gonna beat in the lotto or winning the lotto. We all like to believe we're that guy, but It's not gonna happen, you know. And we cannot wait for such a thing to happen to you. Why would you like sit in the couch all day and then expecting you to win at some point in your life? You could be 60 and not win it. Like, what kind of life would you have then have? To sum it up, especially for me, that my brain became numb and bored of my surroundings, of what I was doing, of what I was interested in, of what I was doing. I even said doing twice. You know, that's how important it goes. Basically, we gotta stimulate ourselves. There's nothing in life that's gonna do it for us. There's no other person that's gonna come along with this perfect idea that fits your ideal of what you want to do in your life and how fulfilled you can get. There is no such thing that just comes along. Everything you want, you should actively and consciously go search it or chase it. And the only way I see possible for me for now is by conditioning myself in order to think, okay, I do have to face these solutions every time, and how do I reach it is through the work. I would not be doing all what I'm doing now. I don't say it's that much, but you cannot work and instantly expect something to happen. There's no short-term gratification in life in general. Like, we all like to watch reels all night long, and sometimes you might get bored of it and you delete the app or whatever, but in the end it's not gonna be something that we will be satisfied with our whole lives. It's not some cheat code for life. Okay, I just have to watch reels for the years of my life and then I will die a happy man. No, I don't think there's anybody in the world that actually believes that's gonna happen to them. I think everybody just gets stuck into being this short-term monkey brain that doesn't allow us for more complex thinking, and we numb ourselves, we dumb down ourselves to in order to maybe fit in or not speak up or not chase those wild crazy dreams that we all have. Like, who would have thought I would actually be talking here about this shit a year ago? I don't, okay, a year ago maybe, but 5 years ago I would not have envisioned myself doing this. I was just a brainless turbo badge doing some crazy yeah, I would say gambling, I guess, stuff. But yeah, now we're here. I don't know where the next step is gonna be, but I conditioned myself. Okay, I just have to do this over and over, and if it doesn't work out, I'm just gonna change it up, try something new. But if I'm not gonna try, I will never reach this satisfaction in the upper layer, I think. So I will end this with this analogy. It's something that I figured out, or like figured out sounds like it is such a whoa, mind-blowing thing to say. But basically, we are like a squirrel in this park, you know. I was sitting in the park smoking a joint and just being myself, thinking about what the next topic would be, and I was like, wait, why? Like, we're so confined to our space and time that we don't use the time to think about anything else. We don't envision ourselves living somewhere else. I get that, but our mind does want to live somewhere else. We don't want to be stuck in our day-to-day life. Our mind wants to think about things that we might have get or that we can maybe achieve, the ifs and the buts. It's all about indulging in new things, getting new experiences, and seeing new solutions for existing problems. Or maybe you want to optimize a way that you live. There can be so many things in life that you're like, I can use my brain for this, but I think we all dumb down a lot of times, and don't allow our brains to take control of, to be the orchestrator or the conductor. We allow the orchestra to do their own thing. Like, okay, all the violins are like, oh, this sounds like a nice time to play, I'll just start playing, blah 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 blah, and there's no overall picture or vision where this orchestra is going. There's just sound, but it's not music, you know. Music only comes from the higher, the upper level. I think it's something that is more complex than just sound together. It's more about a feeling, a way of how you look at things, an emotion that is triggered. I don't know, it's something universal almost, like everybody can relate to it, you know. I think there's some types of music that everybody, or like a majority of people, can find interesting, or at least does something with them, negative, positively, whatever, it doesn't matter.